The competition between Ferrari and Lamborghini is well known in the world of fast sports cars. But have you ever thought about how a former prisoner got the ideas and drive to take on the powerful Ferrari and make one of the most famous car names in history? The story of Ferruccio Lamborghini, a man who came from nothing and changed the way cars were made, shows how hard work and creativity can lead to great things. How did Lamborghini's time in jail make him more determined to make a car that could compete with Ferrari? In this video, we will talk about the fascinating story of how Ferrari accidentally led a former prisoner to create Lamborghini. Lamborghini, the premium vehicle brand, is expected to have a net value of approximately $12 billion by 2021. The man who invented this premium vehicle brand was once sentenced to prison, driven by an insult hurled at him by the man who founded Ferrari. Ferruccio Lamborghini, born in the early 20th century, was raised on a family estate in Renato, Italy, and had a lifelong fascination with speedy automobiles and motorcycles. He attended the Fratelli Taddea Institute and studied industrial technology before joining the Italian army during World War II. During the war, he served as a mechanic in the Italian Air Force, RAF, and earned a reputation as a master of mechanical improvisation and engine repair. In 1945, he was captured by the British and held as a prisoner of war. After returning home, Ferruccio decided to combine his knowledge of agricultural tractors and military vehicles. He created Lamborghini Trattori, the Italian division for tractors, in 1947, which coincided with the year that Ferrari was founded. After completing his time in the Air Force, Ferruccio entered the business world and recognized the need for agricultural equipment for farmers. He started purchasing surplus military cars and tractors, reworking them, and selling them under the name of Lamborghini Trattoria. The company quickly became successful, with Ferruccio's tractor output increasing from 1 tractor per week to more than 4 per week. In 1956, the company established a new tractor plant, which increased the production rate of Lamborghini brand tractors. The company's success and expansion led to the establishment of a new tractor plant, which allowed for even greater production of Lamborghini brand tractors. In summary, Ferruccio Lamborghini, the inventor of the premium vehicle brand, faced numerous challenges throughout his life, including imprisonment and the creation of Lamborghini Trattori. In 1960, Ferruccio expanded his company to produce oil-fueled heaters and air conditioning equipment for the building industry. This led him to become a wealthy businessman and one of Italy's most recognized names. Ferruccio's passion for automobiles was immeasurable, but he had a strict policy on the upkeep of each vehicle he owned. One day, he made the trip to Maranello, Italy, to purchase a Ferrari 250 GT designed by Pininfarina. This is the point at which the story of the automobile rivalry of the century gets underway. Ferruccio enjoyed his 250 GTs so much that he bought many more Ferraris over the next few years. He also had constructive but critical tips for Ferrari, such as saying they were good cars but noisy and rough. However, Ferruccio did not appear to be very persuaded by his Ferrari 250 GT and even went to visit Enzo Ferrari to express his discontent with the vehicle. Because of the success of his business, Ferruccio continually accumulated expensive luxury cars. At one point, he bought 2 Ferraris, one black for his wife and one white for himself. When important customers came to visit his tractor company to sign contracts, he would take them to the restaurant in his fancy Ferrari. However, some say that he wasn't a particularly good driver, and as a result, he frequently burned through his gas. The mechanic made the observation that the clutch on the car was the exact same clutch that was used in Ferruccio's tractors, despite the fact that it was a commercially available clutch attached to a large number of high-end sports cars of the era. The discovery did not go down very well with the successful tractor manufacturer at all. Vittorino Balboni, a true cult figure in the world of automobiles, claims to know the truth about the situation. He claims that the conversation between Ferruccio and Enzo Ferrari was genuine, but there are various hypotheses on the location of the confrontation. Some argue that Valentino didn't start working for Lamborghini until 1968, which is a significant amount of time after the firm was established. The battle between Ferrari and Lamborghini was a conflict between two Italian men who refused to give in. Both were natives of the Emilia-Romagna area, with an interest in mechanics and creating some of the most iconic and well-known automobiles in history. The story is often referred to as the conflict between the galloping horse and the horned bull. In 1963, Enzo Ferrari, the founder of Ferrari, decided to launch his own automobile brand, Automobile Lamborghini, in Sant'Agata Bolognese, Italy. The factory was built in less than a year, and Ferruccio applied significant pressure to complete it. The factory had room for expansion, and the local government provided an employment guarantee for his workforce in return for an interest-free and extended-term loan. Many people voiced their disagreement with Ferruccio's decision to manufacture a sports car that would go head-to-head with such a well-known and successful brand as Ferrari at the time. After all, Ferruccio was already a prosperous businessman who owed much of his money to the tractor firm he founded. Additionally, he was successful in expanding his manufacturing operations into other areas, such as the production of air conditioning equipment. In this particular instance, Ferruccio was insulted by the manufacturer, saying that he had never genuinely invented anything but would just imitate the work of others and attempt to improve upon it. His legacy has lived on until the present day, and the brand has faced economic challenges, but eventually integrated itself into the automotive sector. Lamborghini continues to be one of the most sought-after luxury car brands, but not many people can afford it. This dispute is a monument to the determination of hardworking, dedicated, and proud pioneers, and the competition between the two legendary companies is what propelled each iconic company to greatness and led to the manufacture of some of the most aesthetically pleasing and technologically advanced automobiles in all of history. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Did this story inspire you? Let us know in the comments section. Hit the like button and share with your friends as well. See you guys in the next video.